Hello there, Elland Road faithful. Buckle up because this is the news that's going to set your hearts racing and your mind spinning. The white smoke has risen from Yorkshire and the tremors are being felt all the way from Elland Road to the Premier League boardrooms. Can you feel it? That electric buzz in the air, that tingling sensation telling you something massive is brewing at your beloved club. The championship glory was just the beginning, but what's coming next might leave you either ecstatic or terrified. Three bombshell developments are unfolding behind the scenes right now. A manager's future hanging by a thread despite delivering exactly what was asked. A world-class striker potentially heading to LS11 and a leadership exodus that could derail everything we've worked for. Before we dive into this madness, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell because this roller coaster is just getting started and you do not want to miss what happens next. Is your heartbeat rising yet? Because after the champagne-soaked promotion party, there's a storm brewing at Leeds United that could either launch us back to the elite or send us crashing back down before we've even kicked a Premier League ball. Hold on to your scarves, the Whites, because what comes next will determine if we're finally back for good or just passing through. Can you believe what's happening at our beloved club right now? Just days after Daniel Farke guided us to championship glory with an incredible 100-point season, the German mastermind is still facing uncertainty over his future. That's right, the man who delivered us back to the promised land could be shown the door before he even gets a chance to prove himself. The rumors started swirling right after the promotion party, with American ownership group 49ers Enterprises reportedly having serious reservations about Farke's Premier League credentials. Despite guiding us to automatic promotion with 2 games to spare and delivering the championship title, our German genius is being judged on his past Premier League struggles with Norwich. Let's be crystal clear here, Elland Road faithful, this isn't just any manager we're talking about. This is the man who's brought stability back to our club after the chaos of relegation, the tactician who rebuilt a broken squad after losing most of our key players, the leader who handled the pressure of that heavy Leeds United shirt and delivered exactly what was promised. Chairman Parag Maratha has publicly backed Farke, seemingly ending speculation, but behind-the-scenes whispers suggest alternative candidates are still being explored. Remember how we tried to appoint Andoni Iraola before settling on Farke? Those whispers haven't gone away. The truth is, Farke has been fighting against the odds all season. He was denied the chance to strengthen in January despite our promotion push, and now he's expected to work miracles with one hand tied behind his back due to Premier League financial restrictions. What's your take, Elland Road faithful? Is this madness about to derail everything we've worked for? Or is it the ruthless ambition needed to establish ourselves in the Premier League? Drop your thoughts in the comments, but first, let's get to the next bombshell. Hold your breath, Leeds fans, because this will make your head spin. Multiple sources are claiming that Lille sensation Jonathan David has given the green light to join our Premier League revolution. That's right, the 25-year-old Canadian international who's been linked with Barcelona, Juventus, Inter Milan, and practically every elite club in Europe could be heading to Elland Road. The rumours exploded earlier this week with a bombshell report stating that Canadian striker Jonathan David will sign for newly promoted Leeds United. The prolific forward is set to become a free agent this summer as his contract with Lille expires, making this potentially the bargain of the century. Let's put this in perspective. Elland Road faithful. We're talking about a world-class striker who's scored 33 goals in 50 matches this season. A player who's been on the radar of Manchester United, Chelsea, Tottenham, and even Liverpool. And somehow, someway, our recruitment team might have pulled off the impossible. But this isn't just about bringing in a big name. This is about learning from past mistakes. Remember the 33 million spent on Brendan Aronson, who couldn't handle the Premier League pace. This time, we're targeting a proven goalscorer with the physical attributes to dominate in England. Sources suggest Leeds are also monitoring other attacking options like Callum Wilson, Adama Traore, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and even Alexandre Lacazette. But let's be honest, David would be the statement signing that announces our Premier League return with a thunderclap. Imagine him linking up with our championship heroes at Elland Road. The atmosphere would be electric, the goals would be flowing, and the Premier League would be put on notice that Leeds United aren't just making up the numbers, we're back to compete. Is this too good to be true? Maybe. Are you already dreaming of that white shirt with David on the back? Absolutely. But there's one more bombshell to drop, and it might be the most shocking of all. Just when you thought the striker saga couldn't get any more intense, another name has crashed into the conversation that could transform our Premier League survival hopes. Leeds United are reportedly seriously pursuing Everton powerhouse Beto after his impressive end-of-season form. The 27-year-old Portuguese striker has been lighting up the Premier League since January with an incredible run of 7 goals that's caught the attention of our recruitment team. Even the legendary Gary Lineker was singing his praises this weekend after he helped demolish Fulham with another clinical finish. This isn't just a random link, Elland Road faithful. The timing of our interest coincides perfectly with Everton's well-documented financial troubles, and sources suggest the Toffees might be forced to cash in on the striker despite his recent form. Think about what this could mean for us. While Joel Pirro has been magnificent in winning the championship Golden Boot, the step up to the Premier League is brutal, and having a striker who's already proven himself at that level could be the difference between survival and another heartbreaking relegation. The physical presence Beto brings would give us something completely different in attack, a battering ram to hold up play, bully defenders, and finish chances when they come. Something we've desperately missed since the glory days of Patrick Bamford at his peak. Speaking of Bamford, Chairman Parag Marashfi's recent comments about big money sales have set alarm bells ringing, with our long-serving striker potentially heading for the exit door this summer. The message is crystal clear. We'll need to sell before we can buy, and that means some painful goodbyes to fan favourites. Leeds legend Paul Robinson didn't mince words about our situation, saying we need to cut our cloth accordingly and warning that PSR rules are killing teams. This isn't just about bringing in exciting new faces, it's about survival in the financial jungle of the Premier League. As the dust settles on our magnificent promotion campaign, the harsh realities of Premier League life are already looming large over Elland Road. Chairman Parag Maratha has dropped the bombshell that we're walking a dangerous financial tightrope, with the club potentially needing to sell key assets to fund our summer recruitment. The numbers are staggering. Reports suggest we'll have a 150 million war chest for new signings, but don't get too excited. This comes with the critical caveat that we'll likely need to sell before we buy. The Premier League's Profit and Sustainability Rules, PSR, are a brutal reality check. Even for clubs with ambitious owners like ours, the leadership exodus has already begun, with CEO Angus Kinnear and squad planner Nick Hammond both reportedly jumping ship to Everton. This creates an enormous void in our decision-making structure at the worst possible time. Who will guide our transfer strategy? Who will negotiate deals? These are critical questions with the transfer window fast approaching. Let's be brutally honest, Elland Road faithful. Many players who delivered our promotion won't be able to cut it at the top level. Paul Robinson specifically called out Brendan Aronson and Junior Firpo as players who couldn't stand out in the Premier League during our last stint. Tough decisions are coming, and sentimentality has no place in survival. But it's not all doom and gloom. We have the foundations of something special here. A tactical genius in Daniel Farke, if they let him stay. A championship-winning squad with hunger to prove themselves, and the greatest fans in football creating that fortress atmosphere at Elland Road. The coming weeks will define our Premier League future before a ball is even kicked. Will we secure a world-class striker in Jonathan David or Beto? Will Farke get the tools he needs to establish us as a Premier League force? Or will financial reality crush our dreams before they even take flight? One thing's for certain, this journey back to the top is going to be one hell of a ride. So strap in, keep the faith, and never forget, we are Leeds. Through the highs and lows, the glory and the heartbreak, we march on together. Will we finally establish ourselves as the Premier League powerhouse we deserve to be? Or is this just another brief chapter in our rollercoaster history? The stage is set, the players are ready, and the whole football world is watching. What happens next is up to us. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Marching on together.